Good morning, everyone. I've got my big beanie on from Haiti because it is a little chilly outside today and in the apartment. Last chance, if anyone wants to come to Haiti with us from February 9th to 13th, you can still sign up. I will post the link below in the comments. It is going to be an amazing trip, but if you can't make this trip, there will hopefully be some in the future. But if you feel like a little last minute trip, check it out. It is really going to be a phenomenal trip. And I think it's going to change a lot of lives, those going and those that we will interact with in Haiti. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into this devotional though. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or a husband's will, but born of God. That is John chapter 1, verses 12 to 13. This verse is talking about the fact that we are all children of God. We aren't born of a certain person's will, even though we all have mothers and fathers. We're born of God's will, which means we are citizens of heaven already, even if we're not already there. And yes, we are on a lower level citizens of the United States or citizens of Canada or whatever country you're from, and citizens of the world as a whole. But together we are all citizens of heaven and working towards that greater goal. So when you think about your daily routines and what you're doing, are you prioritizing that citizenship over maybe political interests, national interests, self-interests? Because we should always be prioritizing God's will above everything we do. When we look at the world as a whole, no matter what background, nationality, or even religion people are, they are all children of God. I know how crazy that may sound because we don't usually think of people who might be Muslim or people who might have fallen away from the church as children of God, but God says that everybody on earth is made in his image, even if they aren't following him at the moment. When we start thinking of the world in that way and humanity in that way, we start to see the need for that radical love that God calls for to slowly change hearts and minds and bring them around to his kingdom. And we don't do that by divisiveness or judgment or condemnation. We do that with love. We do it in a Christ-like manner. Underlying all of that is remembering that we are all citizens of the kingdom of God and what that means. How deep do those roots run? And when we write these devotions, we always think of them on a scale. On one side, there's things that are very straightforward, like prayers, actions, and things that we can do right away and don't need to really dive into maybe as deep on a spiritual, on a faithful level. And then there's things on the other side of the spectrum, which are things that are going to challenge our faith a little bit more and hopefully at the end of the day strengthen us by making us think outside of the boxes we're in. And it's that combination of challenges and straightforward actions and prayers and everything in between that really grows our relationship and really grows our faith day to day, as long as you're consistent in it and putting in the time and effort that God demands. So I hope today you have some time to sit down, think about this devotion, think about these words from John, and think about what it means to be a citizen of the kingdom of God above all else. Remember, we're all in this together. Feel free to share comments down below, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.